Nice pass to set things up. Shot for James Harden. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
Look, I get it. I've been one of the players who have had these mishaps happen to defensively. There is no worse feeling than the next day in film session watching yourself roam on the island by yourself. Somebody in this particular moment needs to tell you to get your head out of you-know-what to get back in the game.
Houston takes over. Nothing going here on that drive. To Capella. Marc Gasol sends it away. Lowry. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
Here's Paul, controlling the offense. Here's Harden, down low. Pascal Siakam with the block. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. Down three. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Harden to Capella. To P.J. Tucker from long range. Made his first effort, but not that time. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Lowry with it. They're down three. And he dunks it down for two.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Harden in possession. Looking to make something happen. Clint Capella. 3 for 4. Good start.
Learn from that. You got to be a step ahead of the offensive player. Know that fake is coming again later.
Now the Raptors going to use a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game.
Section 121, and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Into the game for the Houston Rockets, number 35, Kennedy.
Cleans it up. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Now it's Harden at the controls. To Fareed. Kenneth Fareed powers it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Ibaka. And the rebound comes down to the Rockets. Great feed. It's Paul for two. Wide open look, won't go.
Look, sometimes it takes a little while to get into the flow of the game. During the next timeout or during the next break in action, take the ball, go shoot it. See the ball go through the net a couple of times.
I'm here. I got ball.
Serge Ibaka. Huge block. That'll get out off the Raptors. Footer at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter with the Rockets in front. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
To Gasol. To Rivers. Here's a chance from long range. Gasol with the rebound. To Ibaka. Serge Ibaka. He's 2 for 2 now.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Hold on, space out. ISO.
Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. Fires the three. The Raptors able to clear the board. Lynn with it. We're a minute into the second quarter. Rockets have the steal.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Rebounds taken down by the Raptors. To Lynn. Leonard to Gasol. Goes reverse to lay it in.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Paul into the front court. Down by 1. Here comes the screen. Paul to Fareed. That pass taken away by Toronto.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Paul across the timeline. Down a point. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Chris Paul, veteran move. Well defended, still buries the three.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Into the game for the Toronto Raptors, number 43, Pascal Siakam.
Kawhi Leonard snatching it out of the air. And they retain the possession. Harden to Capella. Kawhi Leonard rejects it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Lowry. With a drop step. Shot from the lane won't go. Knocked loose. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. With the rock, it's Chris Paul. To Capella. Surveys the floor. Paul to Capella. Marc Gasol tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Kawhi Leonard. Capella's on him. Clint Capella sends it away. James Harden swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Gasol to Leonard. James Harden able to recover with the block. Substitution being made in this one.
For the Raptors, number 14, Danny Green.
The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Clint Capella with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Tucker. for three. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Ooh, Chris Paul. He's now 4 for 6.
Ed, all this talk I heard over the summer, what about CP3's hamstring? Will he be able to get back his first step? Will he still have it? There you go.
Won't go. To Capella. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. Capella. To P.J. Tucker. Yes, better odds for the defense. The shooter makes them pay.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Kyle Lowry with the rock. Probing the defense. Pascal Siakam. Gordon with it. It's a 9-point lead. Gets a look. Can't hit. The follow won't go either. And count the basket.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Paul with it up top. His guys can hold for the final shot. Add 2 points to the board.
The assist from number 15.
Pascal Siakam, strong finish.
2 points. The assist from number 7, Kyle Lowry.
Deep three at the buzzer. That's it for the first half. The Rockets with the lead. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Here's Paul, controlling the offense. Ooh, Chris Paul. With that shot, he's 5 for 8. He has that sixth sense that you just can't teach.
He's like a traffic cop, and he's navigating a myriad of bodies coming his way. And there's a smaller innuendo of the game that nobody talks about. When he makes a great pass, he'll tell the offensive player, shoot it, go up, dunk it. He will direct you and lead you to success.
Harden. Capella down low. To Paul. Oh, had him going there for a second. Finishing inside the paint on that one. There's a sixth sense there that you just can't teach.
If you're a player on the same team with CP3, you should be taking that point guard out to dinner every single night. There's something to be said about a guard that makes the game way easier for you to be even more of an efficient offensive player.
Harden to Paul.
Screen, I got your help.
They work it to Capella down low. Another chance. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Eric Gordon. Kawhi Leonard sizing up Eric Gordon. No good and no foul. To Harden. Capella. Five seconds to shoot. Short jumper won't go down.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Gordon with it. Up by 6. To P.J. Tucker. Capella. To P.J. Tucker. Beyond the arc for 3. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Misses the first. It's a second. One more coming.
Stepping in for the Raptors, number 9, Serh.
To Gasol. Marc Gasol. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Toronto has the basketball. Danny Green here against Harden. To Lowry. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Now a steal as the Raptors have it. Pascal Siakam to Danny Green. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw good to finish off the 3-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. Harden in possession. He'll run the offense.
Right.
James Harden, 3 for 6 now.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
Deep left corner. Danny Green to Gasol. Nothing going here on that drive. Gasol. Just not going down.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Paul to Fareed. Oh, he had him there for a second. Paul to Fareed. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
Old school equals high percentage.
Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this 3rd quarter. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Lynn gets it in the left corner. Danny Green to Ibaka. Serge Ibaka, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or can still be a poster.
Paul to Fareed. Kenneth Fareed powers it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Lynn with it. His guys down by 9.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the period. The Rockets way out in front. Raptors ball as we get going here in the fourth. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ball game.
Tucker. To Paul. Working hard on the glass. Another shot won't go either.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Paul to Capella. Clint Capella, 4 out of 10.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Houston with the basketball.
I got ball.
Harden to Capella. Probing the defense. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Lowry into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. Going to launch beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there. Utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
That pass taken away by Toronto. And he draws contact. 2 shots coming up for the Spaniard, the All-Star, Marc Gasol.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Marc Gasol has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 77% at the line. And he makes them both.
Entering the game for the Rockets, number 10, Eric Gordon.
Harden has it up the floor. Sizing up the defense. Oh, had him going there for a second. Can't get past the defender. Short jumper won't fall.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Paul. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Almost. Unlucky bounce. Can't miss those. And the rebound taken in by the Rockets. Harden. Won't go down. Gasol takes on Eric Gordon. Short jumper stays out. Clint Capella pins it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Now the Raptors going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the 4th quarter.